on that list. Stephen Obigadu is the Deputy Prime Minister who joins me now. Stephen, thank you so much for being with us. Now, how much of a difference does the easing of travel restrictions make to Mauritius?
Well, greetings from sunny Mauritius. It does make a difference. As you might be aware, the UK has always represented a sizable chunk of international tourists visiting Mauritius. Figures stood at around 150,000 before the COVID pandemic struck. Now, what's going to change? On the one hand, we're not on the red list. We've never been on the red list of the UK. But what does actually change is that whereas before a British tourist coming to Mauritius upon returning had to have a PCR test before re-entering the UK, will no longer require such a test. Moreover, I'm informed that very shortly, the PCR tests to be performed on day 2 after returning to the UK will be replaced by a simpler and easier lateral flow test. So that's all good news, which should make it easier for British tourists to visit us.
And how difficult has it been for Mauritius while there have been tougher travel restrictions when it comes to the lack of tourism? I mean, you must have been hard hit as a nation.
Absolutely. Tourism is a major part of our economy. And for about 18 months, our borders have been closed. You know, we made the decision to vaccinate first and then reopen. And I'm so happy that come October 1st, when we reopen to international travelers worldwide, well, we will be right at the top in terms of vaccination rates, with more than 2/3 of our population having received the first jab and a staggering 88% of the adult population being vaccinated. So for tourists, it means as soon as you step on board an Air Mauritius aircraft to Mauritius, you're stepping onto a vaccination bubble. Everybody's being vaccinated. The crew on the aircraft, the airport personnel, the transfer agents taking you to the hotel, and the hotel staff. In fact, we're extending compulsory vaccination to a wide array of services, including hospitals, restaurants and pubs, and eventually public transport. So Mauritius offers the prospect of a safe holiday for British tourists.
Now, Stephen, you are doing a brilliant job at selling Mauritius as a holiday destination, but the thing is, we know that vaccinations don't make you invincible to COVID, and there is always the concern about new variants developing. So how do you balance that, the need for tourism with the need to protect your country from being ravaged by COVID?
Well, as I say, I think vaccination is key, although it does not offer an absolute guarantee, which is why the Mauritian public has been well informed and now practices all the standard safety measures. Also, we have a COVID preparedness plan, so that if on the one hand we have none of these dangerous variants identified in Mauritius, in the local community, there are none of these dangerous variants. On the other hand, we have a preparedness plan. So in terms of hospital beds, the required equipment, medical equipment, high quality medical services, we are equipped, we are ready for the reopening of our borders. Now, also, the doing away of quarantine and self-isolation for tourists as they come in, if they're fully vaccinated, of course, is accompanied by rigorous safety measures, easy access to tests, including self-administered tests across the counter at the local chemists. And more significantly, we have seen a declining trend in COVID cases over the last 3 weeks, with a hospitalization rate of hardly 4%, decimal 2% requiring intensive care. So I think the international statistics are very telling. Mauritius ranks right at the top in terms of its international standing for COVID management.